Jesus, Batches. I always love how like the townspeople are like overly enthusiastic by the people that are around, so they always like they make such a big fuss about the surroundings. They're always like, oh, it's such and such, and they're gonna do such and such. Oh my god, like I just always love their involvement. What's good, guys? My name is D3. Welcome back to another One Piece review, in which today we're gonna be reviewing One Piece episode 728, wrapping up a little bit more of the fight with Doflamingo and Luffy. So the fight takes place where the last one left off, of course. I love pointing that out, but the fight's continuing, and at this point, Doflamingo is showing off his awakened fruit ability, and Luffy's on the defensive. He's completely on the run. He can't really do anything. Doflamingo's turning everything in their immediate surrounding into strings, and he's throwing it all at Luffy. All Luffy can do is dodge and evade. All those strings coming from everywhere. The opportunity to counterattack is really just not there, but it does present itself later on in the fight. While this is happening, obviously the townspeople are still just scrambling, and trying to figure out what they're going to do. While Luffy does get the opportunity to fight back a little bit, he does pull out a couple attacks, and then he pulls out a Kamehameha. No, it wasn't really a Kamehameha, but he pulled out the Leo Bazooka, which resembles a Kamehameha a lot. And I called it a Kamehameha too, because after it, he was looking like Goku, who just fired off like a big ass, massive ass Kamehameha and just defeated his enemy. He's just standing there gasping for air, still in the pose, with the Kamehameha pose, the arms and whatnot. But no, from there, Doflamingo goes smashing through buildings all the way into, what the fuck was the place called? Flower something? Somebody let me know down below in a comment. Down below in a comment. I'm a little stuffy. I can't think about this shit right now, but he smashes them into the big ass fucking mountain shit, and from there everybody's like, oh, he won, and they're like, are you Luffy? Are you really Luffy, like Straw Hat Luffy? And they're like, you don't look like him. But the guy was like, I heard he's like a 8-meter fucking monster, and he's like, well, this guy can't be more than 4 meters. So they were just like, are you really him? And Luffy's like, you guys are annoying me. But the whole time this is going on, I'm thinking to myself, this is a very anticlimactic ending to a fight. It's not a good ending to the fight, because I was like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. He knocks him and it's over. I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, this shit seems so fake. And everybody's like, oh, he won. Viola's like, yeah, Luffy won. Everybody's like, yeah, he won. I'm like, this seems so fucking fake. That's what I was thinking the whole time, seriously. And so what happens is, from there, they finally notice, because the whole time this is going on, I'm like, whoa, why the fuck is the cage still there? Why is it still oscillating? It's vibrating. You can hear it in the background, like literally they're making the sound effects. You can hear it there. And I'm like, why the fuck is the cage still there? So then they finally notice, Luffy and Law notice that. They're like, wait, no, that means he's still alive. And so Luffy is going in for the death blow, the finishing blow. And at that point, the whole time Luffy's been in this form, he had been pointing out that he doesn't have very much time. That's one of the first things he said when he took up the new form. Throughout this episode, he pointed it out a few times that he doesn't have very much time, with the form in general, and also with the birdcage thing, because it's getting really fucking constricted at this point. There's not a lot of room left. So he's pointing out that he doesn't have time, and he rushes over to Doflamingo to try to deliver the finishing blow. And before he gets the chance to release the attack, he fails. He falls down, he loses the form, he's out of breath, he's on the brink of death at this point, and that's when he pops in there. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill Luffy and take back the the gum fruit. Man, I'm having a tough time right now in this review. But no, so he pops in there, he's like, this is my perfect opportunity, because Luffy's on the brink of death at this point. So, they just cut back to Doflamingo at that point, because they're like, well, he's still alive. Luffy, everything seems hopeless because Luffy can't do anything. And, from there, Doflamingo is going to bring out some old, kicking ass shit on Luffy, because he had that vein popping. And when that vein pops, it makes that little sound, that little noise. When that shit happens, you just know some shit's about to go down. It's just like the Yu Yu Hakusho fucking theme song, where, it's like, da, 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 and then at that point, some shit's about to happen. So I'm excited for the next episode. It doesn't look like it's going to involve Doflamingo too much, but it looks like it's more Jesus Burgess centered, and it's always fun to see Sabo too. So let me know down below you guys' thoughts on the episode. But that is it for me. I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.